okay, let's see if I can finish this video in 5 minutes. So this is a very, 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 very cool practice that you can do. I call it a main character, part of the main character practice. When you're going through something challenging, when it feels like life is a little too tough on you. So what inspired this is like on the weekend I caught up with my friend, and she was sharing some of her challenges at work, and she was organizing this event, and how she didn't know that she had to prepare this, and then like there's this big massive interview that she needed to organize, and then it's like the last minute and people come in early, and she was rushing and preparing, and she got like feedback from her boss, and like next week she's organizing like this 400 people event, and she was like feeling like right now it's a little rough. It seems like there are not so many positive things that's happening, and there's a bit of pressure. And so as we talk about it, I share something with her, and I realized that wow, I could really apply this in my life as well. Like this is part of the learning, right? But I was like, can you just imagine like this is a movie about insert your name here, and then I was like, this is the movie about you, and then someone is like watching, and it's like wow. So she was preparing for like this big interview for people where she's like the organizer, and then she didn't know this happened, and the last minute came in, and like she needs to organize this, but somehow she make it happen, and the interview happened, and then she got like feedback from her manager, and she was like really feeling low about it, but then she pulled herself together and she make it happen again, and she realized that okay, this is a great lesson for her to grow. And then she stand back up, and then this week she's organizing like one of the biggest like 400 guest events, and like isn't that so exciting? This movie, and so that shifted the whole narrative of like wow, I get to watch this character thrive. I get to watch this person going through a really hard time, and the lesson that she learned, and her resilience, and her character shining through, and she made things happen, and all of these like dramatic events happen, and it's like wow, how would she overcome this, right? And so it shifted the entire narrative of how exciting this movie is. And I'm like, look, like I would be watching your movie. Like I told her, I would totally be watching your movie, because this is so much fun. Because there's no fun in like watching this character just like living this perfect life and nothing wrong ever happened. Like I would not watch that shit. I want to watch you going through hard time. I want to watch you persevering and showing your character and powering through, and see the lessons and make it happen. And like, do you know how big it is to organize like this 400 people event? Like what the hell, right? Because sometimes when we in the midst of it all, and when we live our life, it's so normal to feel like oh gosh, this like right? But if you were to watch, to step out of the moment and watch it from an audience perspective, seeing yourself as the main character of your movie, it is so amazing. It's so exciting. You see your character shining through. It's like I would pay to watch this movie. I would pay to watch this movie with all the up and downs and the challenges and the hard time, and these characters coming through, and just like see how exciting, how beautiful, how, like amazing your life is when you watch from the outside. So either you can like have one of the closest people, your best friend, like borrow the eyes of your best friend and the people who loves you, or the community who loves you, and do this and see it from the outside perspective, where you can actually step outside of the moment and look at yourself in that moment and realize how amazing it is of the movies you're making. So let's go.